Hey Gemini, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Gemini, and as always, a general read. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Gemini, I'm taking in personal reads. So if you guys are interested, my email is in the description box below. So as I shuffled this so many times, retreat kept popping up. And honestly, I feel this is more about this energy I'm picking up during meditation for you, Gemini, where this is a reading where I feel we're tapping into shadow work or shadow work that has been done. And a lot of you either have an ex coming back, I feel is a test for some of you. A lot of you, it's just the shadow work where it's things resurfacing, especially now during November. Scorpio season is the death season. So it's our ego goes through a lot of big evolutions during the season, I always feel. And we just had eclipses. So this is either things resurfacing for you and leading you to a more stable life. You guys are embarking in a new relationship, finding a new soulmate. So let's get into this. I also picked up some twin flame energy for some of you. So if some of you have the twin flame ascension, this may be for you. Okay, I'm going to keep these. So we have express your love. So here we have a conversation with someone you obviously, which is heart-to-heart conversation also. So there's big conversations happening. I feel a lot of you are going to really express yourselves. A lot of truths is what I'm trying to say very soon. Yep, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Things are being put in perspective, and maybe some of you are finally ready to talk to this person. Let's say this person comes around, or this could be past energy for some of you. And I'm feeling this energy of like, it just doesn't feel the same either for some of you. You have, this could be the one. A lot of you, this to me is the new love. We've got children. There's a lot of childhood wounds probably being triggered here. Trauma being triggered, which is part of the healing and the shadow work. For some of you, you have children. Oh dear God. Okay, so there's some truth there. We have deception and passion. So this is a lot. A lot of you have a new person and are going to embark in a new connection. A lot of you still have all this shadow work coming up where you still feel deceived, or even this trigger and this conversation that you might have with a past person is going to trigger something in you. And that's why Spirit is saying very soon. So the dialogue for a lot of you, there's something about a dialogue that is going to really shift your perspective on how you viewed this connection and really enjoy someone new. Also, this makes you, for some of you, it's going to make you rethink about this person being the one. And these connections come into our lives to really teach us very, very big lessons. So again, I think the focus of this reading is going to be shadow work that has been introduced to you. Gemini, we're going to get into the main spread. Because that's so strong, I want to pull these spiritual journey oracle decks. So let's see what your soul guidance is. What is your soul guidance? Okay, so we have soul alignment. Yeah, there is an integration of yourself and your soul's purpose happening at the same time. That will happen when our soul energetically is trying to integrate. This feels like, again, integration. And so when integration happens to move to the next timeline of your soul, then you're going to have to tap into things that need to be let go. Practice positivity. Be mindful of the tendency towards negative self-talk and other limiting behaviors that can keep you stagnant and energetically depleted. See, this for a lot of you is going to be this conversation. It may not even be a conversation. This is actually the conversation you have with yourself about these things. So we're going to get into your main spread now. Any more on this energy for Gemini? 2 minutes, Spirit. So there's a lot to say here. Gemini, with this energy, I feel. Too many cards want to come out. So there's a lot, I feel, just kind of, you know, needing to be tapped into, but definitely a lot to say. Third eye, there goes the mirror. That's an important. So temperance, patience. Definitely divine timing is at work here. And then solar plexus, the meaning of life. You know, this solar plexus has been coming up in quite a few reads this week. So I see that there's a lot of question marks for a lot of people. Also, 6-6 has been very big in the readings. I love it because you have 4-4. So this is definitely grounding work. A lot of you are embarking in some grounding work. And so here, 6 of Pentacles, right? This is about aligning. This is about finding some balance on your day-to-day. Third eye is the mirror. So whatever's happening is really definitely an integration, because when the third eye, it's trying to integrate the ego and the self, right? The true self. And the true self is really trying to transition out of what it's kind of emotionally experiencing and trying to ground. You have foundations and achievement, and 4 of Pentacles. So there's a lot to think about this connection. And again, 4 of Wands is 11-11. So some of you are in this twin flame, or this could be a really, you know, someone you had a soul contract with. So give me more of the 6 of Pentacles. Wow, so many cards. So there goes the 4 of Wands. Definitely a spiritual awakening. And again, we'll tap into shadow work when that happens. So Knight of Swords, unexpected. There goes the communication. 8 of Wands, King of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You have Knight of Pentacles and the Sun. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. So there will be progress. Out of this communication, you're going to get a lot of answers. Out of this soul work, you're going to get a lot of answers. Out of this 8 of Wands energetic surge, if it's not an actual conversation, you're going to get a lot of answers. So let's see what the Sun is. Ooh, the Devil. There goes the shadow work. There's illumination of the Devil. And then we have the Guru, or the Hierophant, right? And this is definitely a lot of spiritual understanding and kind of, again, dealing with foundations. The Hierophant is about traditional, conventional ways. And I feel there's a lot of questioning about your foundation, grounding work, and the mirror of what you want this to be in your life. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn or a Taurus. So a lot of you, if this is an actual communication with your person, you're waiting on this conversation to talk about what the hell just happened. I'm going to pull with another deck, the Devil. And this is probably just, you're dealing with an unawakened person. A lot of you who are going through the soul alignment are realizing your person. This is why I was saying, some of you are going to feel like maybe this is not my person because of the illumination. The sun has illuminated the shadow. And it may not feel like this is your person anymore. Give me more of this Devil energy. And you're coming to terms with it. Wow, yeah, epiphanies and truth. Tower and Ace of Swords. You're coming to terms with that. And justice is here. So basically, the cosmos are trying to align you back to your truth, your authentic truth. Ace of Swords is integrity, authenticity, truth, breakthroughs of like long betrayals, deception, a lot of healing for a lot of you, this childhood wounds. So let's see the mirror here. Why the third eye? The past, 6 of Cups, again, childhood. Some of you may have children with this person, but your past soulmates, you guys probably had past lives together. And again, we're talking about communication. So I'm also feeling like some of you may be seeing your person in dreams. There's something energetically, some of you, it's, yep, dream, 7 of Cups, telepathically for some of you. But there's this energy of resolving, and there's this energy of starting over. So let me see this Four of Wands. Yeah, there we go. Starting over. Five of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and Ten of Pentacles. There's an energy of starting over, whether it's with this person or not. Some of you, it will be with this person, where you guys will align and maybe face these devil aspects of the connection. And we'll get codependent energies for some of you that may resonate. But either way, Gemini, you're moving into some level of stability. And also, this is a long-term plan. And this is not like... This is not a light thinking here in terms of your Ten of Pentacles. This is about, and I've been feeling this for a while, Gemini, that a lot of you are just really about old age, like how I want to retire, how I want to do this. And this is really serious to you. This is very true to you. Okay, I'm on this Four of Pentacles. Why the Four of Pentacles? King of Swords, that's you. Yep, fated. So whatever is happening, this wheel is turning for you. It's turning for you so you can really tie into the stability that you want. It's very interesting, guys. You can't make this up. Like, the love portion of this read is not so much important. It's more about what you want and what it's showing you. And I've been getting that in a lot of the reads. A lot of illumination is happening here. And here, bottom of the deck, Seven of Wands. This to me just speaks of your commitment of this, your boundaries is what I want to say. There's a boundary being placed because the way you perceive life at this moment. Things have changed. The mirror has shown you. And this Page of Wands feels extremely fresh, of like this energy of, I need to just... what's the saying? Back to basics. You know, this is kind of like back to basics, keeping things simple. Came on this Page of Wands. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, and the World. So it's back to basics. You're learning something different. You're working the way you would want to work with someone. It has changed, has evolved with the world. You know, you're striving for something so much more unique. Three of Pentacles represents Minor Arcana of Empress. So this is about future planning. Again, abundance, Ten of Pentacles. I'm going to look into this. This could be the one, because I feel this is going to have some of you tripping with what I'm saying. So, okay, this wanted to pop out. Knight of Cups and Four of Pentacles. So this is the holding on, right? There's a chance, but yet there's a chance to bring this together. And some of you are really holding on to this connection. I feel like the dialogue is what's going to really set this up. We've got the Hierophant again, yeah, and the World and the Four of Wands. Some of you really are in perspective here with the Hanged Man. So a lot of you really are in some of this twin flame energy ascension and perceiving things a lot more on your higher self, right? Your soul has aligned, it's elevated, and it's perceiving things very differently. If your person wants to embark in this connection, then you're open to it. But also this Knight of Cups can represent something new, and so does the World. And your life, again, we're talking about, is just going to be very different. I mean, you've got Four of Wands showing up 3 times now in this reading, and you've got the World twice. I want to just get a clarifier for this Knight of Cups. Give me one more for this Knight of Cups. Justice. So justice we saw before. So this is bringing karma into balance. And this is also just closing out karma. And also this justice is the test. Because now you'll get to know, I think you guys know when the time is right. Once this shadow work has developed within yourself. So let's get some codependent energies here, because I feel like something's transitioning, especially with child. A lot of you is just childhood wounds. Give me more of this energy. So uncompromising. Think about being fair and working in harmony with another person. So a lot of this had a lot of uncompromising energies. This is probably where the conflict was. Obviously, childhood wounds were triggered. Possessive. You're clinging onto someone or something way too tightly, which is the Four of Pentacles. We have it twice here. That's this. There's a holding on to it. So there's the Four of Pentacles here with the Wheel of Fortune. There's a need to let the wheel turn and let life unfold. Like the cosmos want to show you something different. So you're clinging on to someone or something way too tightly. Learn to let go. Love has no ownership. Everyone has free will. And usually, especially in the twin flame ascension, that's where you're going to decide soon. Or your person, guys, I'm just reading the energies. This could be vice versa. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. There is a decision. Victim mentality. The universe wants what's best for you, not the worst. Change your perspective. Again, we're looking at perspective. There's a lot about perspective showing up here. And I feel that you're getting a lot of answers about what this is for you. So let's see what let's get some blockages actually first. What are the blockages for Gemini? So you have true friends. You have a community of support group. So maybe back then you didn't have this being a block. You didn't have a community support group. But maybe this also being a block is that you're aligning to different people. And now it's the mirror here. It's made you perceive life completely different. You know, again, thinking about practicing positivity, right? So now it's like maybe you're sharing your space with people who are more mindful and are helping you put things in perspective. Be mindful of the tendency towards negative self-talk and other limiting behaviors that can keep you stagnant and energetically depleted. So, you know, maybe this yearn for something more, something different. Let's see what the lessons are for you here. What's the lessons? I knew it. Telepathy. I feel for some of you this comes through dreams. So this connection has a very strong empathic and telepathic soul bond. A lot of you, it's truly telepathy. We have external party, karmic contracts, family, finances, and other material concerns or responsibilities are causes of interference and stress. And it will be, right? It's an external party in the sense where a lot of you really are thinking long term and things are just feeling different. So your cycle of life is shifting, which is why you have the Wheel of Fortune, the World twice. But a lot of you are really receiving a lot of telepathy from this person. All right, so let's see other guidance for you, Gemini. And the telepathy always comes as understanding if you perceive it correctly. Compass, yes, a compass guides you to go north. That's your soul alignment. So the integration is happening here, Gemini. Your inner compass guides you to your highest good and your own path. Trust your own compass and don't doubt yourself. You're your own best student and teacher. Instinct is real. So trust your compass of where it's trying to guide you. Your feelings are telling you, right? Your empathy, it's very deep. For a lot of you who are empaths, know what I'm talking about. Soft. This is like the Leo energy for me. It takes courage to stay soft in a world that can be hard. There is strength in my vulnerability. And this is the courage necessary in realizing that it was always about, the soul's lesson was always about the vulnerability aspects of the human experience and the courage it takes to stay strong in a world that's hard, which you guys have the world. So your perception about the world is also shifting. You're grounding on a different timeline. So I understand this is a very spiritual read, Gemini. It's like I said, it's shadow work. Shadow work would look like this. So I love you. Please like, share, subscribe, click that button if you enjoy my frequency. But remember to live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul. And I'm here to nurture you into the next message. Bye.